So, Vedanta, what are the essential archetypes?
Yes. The essential archetypes are simply the vehicles or the carriers of our essence. In fact, they are the most strong, powerful, living archetypes of the most high expression, the most higher octave of the archetypes. And another name we can call them with is, we can call them the organs of our soul. The same way that our body has organs or different systems in order to be able to function, the same way also our soul has organs or systems or structures. So the body has, let's say, the muscular system, the glandular system, the cardiovascular system. The same way our soul is really also having these archetypes or these organs that enables the soul to function. These are the building blocks of our soul, the structures of our soul. Here maybe we can remember Plato, what Plato has said about the ideas, the world of ideas, or ideas as the divine forms. These are exactly how he named them, the divine forms, are exactly the same. We are in the same realm. We talk about the same realm. The divine forms are really these archetypes of our soul. These archetypes are symbolizing aspects of our soul, but are not only existing in our soul, but are structures that simply exist. We can call them the virtues of our soul or the qualities of our soul. And we distinguish 9 main archetypes or aspects. Let me name them. The one I will start with is the great protector, which is the aspect or the archetype that describes that part of the soul that is protecting the sacredness, is protecting itself so we can live a life of purity, of clarity, where we can blossom as being the soul. Another one is the aspect or the divine form of the great support. It is the soul itself supporting the self, so the self can exist and get rooted in the marketplace and actualize itself in this life. It is the aspect that gives us steadfastness, solidity, constancy. Another aspect or essential archetype is the one of the holy will, as we call it, that through this one the soul can manifest its direction towards truth, towards the real. Other essential archetypes is the vehicle of the festivity or sharing. It's a very rich, very colorful archetype. Another one is that aspect of the great embodiment that gives the capacity to the soul to embody itself, to be here in the body. So body and soul are one. Then we have the guide. The guide is another aspect, another archetype that gives us the clarity of direction, the objectivity of thought. Another one is the great mind, which is the pure essence of the mind. The mind is in its pure nature, in its optimum capacity of functioning. So it can grasp all the possibilities, it can realize, it can have the overview, it can be able to even open up to the mystery of creation. Then we have the total structure of the soul that contains all the other archetypes from which the soul consists. When we come in touch with the aspects of our soul, with the essential vehicles, we're not anymore interested to our psychological story. That's one thing, to get to understand what happened to us through the conditioning, the upbringing in childhood, to heal, to discover and heal our psychological wounds. But when we come in touch with the soul and its essential aspects, we are now interested in cultivating those qualities, these aspects of our soul, and to find out more about our essence. A different journey starts, where we're interested to come in touch with the higher octaves of our soul. And the essential archetypes are exactly these archetypes that bring us or help us to come in contact with aspects of our soul, aspects of the self. In the middle of December, we have a retreat here in Greece, where we will come in contact with the aspect of the soul or the essential vehicle or archetype of the Great Protection. This is so important because only when we have the connection or we experience the divine protector of our soul, we can really live a life of purity and we can cultivate our qualities, the qualities of our soul.